pleased to recognize you for your special attention to the development needs in the Caribbean region. We are honored to present you with this Congressional Leadership Award in the name of your fellow Floridian, Dante Fascell. We understand you have a particular soft spot for the country of Haiti and for children. So we have a photograph for you of children who are attending an elementary school that was built and equipped through a partnership between the IAF-supported Haitian Federation of Grassroots Groups and the local community.
That is a very touching and moving photograph, and it had been a great delight for me to have worked with Chairman Fascell on a number of issues, especially issues related to Haiti. He was a leader before people knew about the problems and the challenges of that wonderful island nation. But congratulations to the Inter-American Foundation for your 40th anniversary. I like to go to things that are way younger than I am, but makes me feel more mature. So. But thank you for this great honor. And I'm so especially pleased to have this honor because it's attached to a name, this great statesman, Dante Fascell, with whom I had the honor of serving in Congress. When I came 20 years ago, Dante was chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee, and I don't know if we were having affairs at that time or relations, but one of those, international relations or foreign affairs, and Dante was the one who made it possible for me to sit on this prestigious committee because there was no opening at that time. There was no vacancy, but he made a special room at the inn for me. And under his leadership and under his guidance, I was blessed to find a sincere ally in the fight for democracy, for freedom, for human rights around the world, whether it was Soviet Union, Cuba, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Europe, Africa, Asia. Dante Fascell's name was always associated with fighting the good fight. He was unwavering in his commitment to supporting democratic ideals throughout the globe. No matter which side of the aisle you stood, you found that Dante Fascell was always on your side because he was always on America's side. And his support and his generosity of intellect, his gravitas on our committee put an important stamp on the direction of U.S. policy and democracy efforts that would take root many years since. 20 years later now, I have the honor of being the ranking member on Dante's committee, and I have the pleasure of working alongside my great chairman, Howard Berman. But it's my hope that Howard and I can continue the work and the legacy of Congressman Fascell, and through this distinguished award, this gives us more energy to keep fighting that good fight, especially as country after country in our own hemisphere face new and increasing challenges to their democracy, to their institutions, to the rule of law. And our shared goal must be to advance U.S. interests, and in so doing, we help to preserve democratic institutions and fundamental freedoms around the world. And we're not going to let the Hugo Chavez's and the Fidel Castros of the world dictate our policy or plans. And Dante Fascell was a man who understood this. He listened to the people of those nations, the people, and he remained ever committed to our founding values and our democratic principles. And I'm so glad that one of the great legacies of Dante Fascell is this Inter-American Foundation and the work that you do here. 40 years now, and you've used small dollar targeted grants to make significant, long-lasting changes in the lives of people throughout Latin America and the Caribbean, because you focus on self-help development programs and you encourage partnerships focused on improving the lives of poor people. Every person whom we see here in our photographs is a better person because that person has been touched by the efforts and the dollars of the IAF. So we know that empowering people is important, empowering people to take control of their future, allowing parents to provide for their families, supporting communities to strengthen stability and prosperity. These are the keystones that for strengthening democracy in the region. This is what Dante Fascell stood for, and that's why I'm so pleased to be here with former members of his staff, as well as his daughter and grandson, and other folks so connected to the great legacy of a wonderful patriot, Dante Fascell. Muchísimas gracias.